Hi, my friends, and welcome back to the Outer Worlds 2. So, I don't think I can do so much more except for the main mission, or at least go into the area of the main mission. So let's see. Oh, you're right, I wanted to do the mission of my new companion here with Ethel Tinsel, with the doctor. Let's do that real quick and just jump straight ahead.
Would pulverizing them suffice? No, I could liquefy them. Apply heat and congeal them into kibble no beast could resist. Oh, Ethel, darling, you're a genius. Approach with less haste next time, won't you? Copernicus may be tame, but he still doesn't take kindly to being startled.
Copernicus is
Inez.
cute.
You look, well, like you could use an ice bath and a cup of newly formulated triptease. Has something happened?
Something has, all right. I ended my contract effective immediately. Now I'm free to prove myself to everyone in Auntie's choice. My way.
Well, that's wonderful news. Or is it? I admit I'm still trying to work through what contracts mean hereabouts. But you do appear to be pleased, so I shall be pleased for you.
Hi, Nev, how you doing? She really does look like Tilda Swinton, I agree, yeah. Do contracts mean something different where you're from?
Oh, yes. The Protectorate did not have contracts in this sense. Despite the time I've had to acclimate to Auntie's choice, I sometimes fail to grasp such concepts.
Never mind that. I really need your help, Doc, with my graft. Was hoping you had some ideas on how to fix it.
What timing? As it just so happens, I believe I do.
How's that? Don't you just work with Raptidons?
Before I began my new illustrious career working with our tame, scaly friends here, I was a researcher in the Enhanced Soldier Division. Oh, I was on the verge of breakthrough when they shut us down. Oh, when I think of the lives I could have reached. But in my current role, I do try to help where I can.
Where my own first aid training can't reach, Doc's got me covered. The graft knocked me on my ass for weeks when I first got it. But she nursed me back to health.
Would if I could have done more.
I can see why Ines trusts you. I don't think anyone else on Naughty's choice gives a damn.
Despite your insinuation, there are plenty of good folk around here, but perhaps not many with Doc's particular skill set.
I understand your reservation, but I do care deeply for all my patients. Inez has attested to it. And so can Copernicus here, when he is freshly fed. Where was I?
I like Copernicus.
Right. I have a lead, Inez. I've identified 2 viable beasts on this island that you may be compatible with. Though it may not be easy to acquire the suitable specimens.
Thank you so much for all the stream streaks. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I think I'm quite quiet here right now because I have the microphone quite far away from me. I watched some horror movies today. Weapons, bring it back and talk to me. I also brought Tormented Souls 2, so I'm not going out to Saturday now. I heard that Weapons isn't good. I haven't watched it, but I heard that it isn't good. On the other hand, I heard that it's very good, so you will be the judge.
The first candidate is the skeleton Crabble. It has a rare form of albinism and was last spotted on the western coast by Protectorate scientists, who, unfortunately, went missing. I happened upon an old report of theirs along with a code used to operate their machinery. If their fate is what I suspect, the code may be of use to you.
I heard rumors of the creature myself. Our skeleton sounds a good bit larger than the average Crabble. Meaner and smarter, too.
And a second?
The second candidate is a Raptidon matriarch, the only one of her kind on the island as I understand it. She was last spotted in the crags near the Vox Relay.
Deep in Protectorate territory. This matriarch sure ain't making it easy for us. She'll be more aggressive and more cunning than her smaller kin.
Any ideas on how to kill this matriarch?
When you breach the matriarch's lair, you must rouse her from hibernation. I found pheromones to be quite effective. Inez, I'm certain you know a formula that may suffice.
That I do.
Don't I already...
Excellent. It'll be a rather unpleasant wake-up call for the matriarch, so she'll be upon you in moments. I suggest your armaments be at the ready. Then the grafting part is yours.
Kill the creatures, chop off the parts, seems straightforward.
Yes, though I would recommend a careful surgical removal of the specimens, please. Now, when you acquire one or both of these parts, return here straight away, and we can begin surgery. Law guide you both out there.
I have some questions.
Oh, I love questions.
What's the
Ask
story with
away.
Cora and Mulver Street? Things seem strained between them.
I would never imply such a thing. I'm sure the Minister and Officer Carr have only our best interests at heart. Though I must admit, their continuing quarrels give me trepidation. I'm unused to the way things are done here, I suppose. The Protectorate leadership never behaved in such a manner.
Why can't they see eye to eye?
The fact is that those two never got along particularly well, even under the best of circumstances. One wishes to woo Protectorate subjects to our ranks. The other wishes to secure a decisive victory with weaponry and technology. As for which approach is best, I wish I knew.
Your hair is more purple. Not really, no, it's the same as yesterday. How are you? I'm okay. I understand Officer Carr's frustration, that's why I agreed to help her.
Then her hands will be tied no longer. I suppose I can find relief in that. Some may think it too cruel to use Officer Carr's methods to strike the enemy while they are down. But I have come to believe there may only be one way to truly defeat an enemy such as the Protectorate. She believes this as well. Very well.
Thanks for the
I ought to
lurk.
focus more on my work than on social tensions anyhow.
You said something about being ex-protectorate earlier, I'm curious.
Well, I was a subject once. Despite my talents, the plan dictated that I should be relegated to programming cleaning mechs. Bah. But then, Auntie's Choice came along and offered to transform our lives for the better. I chose to accept. And look where I am today. Over the last year, I have climbed the rungs of my division through the sheer merit of my work. I have finally earned the respect I was always due.
What happened to the people who didn't join Aunties?
Poor things. They either fought to the last or chose to flee. It's regrettable, but some folk just aren't ready to embrace change. All they knew was being told how to live. They couldn't imagine any other way. Ask any of the other Protectorate subjects who converted, and they'd echo my words. When one can allow their ambitions to show, that is true freedom.
You speak as if Auntie's Choice saved you.
They did. I was in a dreadful state before the invasion. I fear I was close to disappearing myself. The Sovereign claims to provide for all of our needs. But without freedom and autonomy, I could not find happiness. In any case, I do hope I've satisfied your curiosity.
Tell me more about
The war
taming
effort
raptidons.
ends. I work directly with Officer Carr and her soldiers to ensure they're outfitted with the best raptidon counterparts Paradise Island can provide. In theory, they'll be trusted to guard our most precious assets, including our leadership. For now, they deter encroachment from wild raptidons. It's most agreeable.
Hope this doesn't hurt them.
Trust me, they are safer here than out in the wilds. I have been reprimanded thrice now for undue pampering. I would not be here if this experiment was...
I mean, it's literally called Copernicus. So, as I said, I'm pretty certain that I've already killed the matriarch. Okay, I guess I didn't. I guess I didn't. Good to know. Then let's do this one here first. Thrice! Yeah, she's just trying to make a good life for the little raptidons. That's what I like to know. Hi Kundalini, how you doing? Hope you're doing good. How dare they not wanting to be civilized? Then let's go around, I guess. I'm quite cold right now. It's really cold in here. Today we also were at the vet with the cat. He got his monthly medicine. Now he's feeling all good again. Oh, it's just a little spread that's running away from me, I see. Enemy too strong. Too strong.
Knew you had my back.
Too strong. I miss it. I can't wait not to be a student anymore. What would that change? Been streaming so frequently, it's so lovely. Yeah, you guys unlocked that in this year's September. Hi Frederick, how are you doing? Hope you're doing good.
Looks like looking a little.
Time to say goodbye. I'm now the first chatter, exactly. Can afford luxuries like heat and food. Wait, that confuses me a little bit. You can't afford food right now? It's not good. Sorry to hear that.
Perhaps if I subjected it to a large amount of N-rays, then hit it with the hammer. Oh, hello there. Welcome to my little slice of paradise in paradise. I didn't hear you come in. I'm focused something fierce on my current project, you see.
Finally, my first paycheck is in my account after a lot of pain. Oh no, what happened? I can't wait to start this game. I love the first one. How are you finding it so far? Hi Lionheart, how you doing? How you doing? Can I please get a shout out for Lionheart, pretty please? It's very, very similar to the first one. So in my opinion, if you like the first one, you will probably have this, like the second one too. But I will say I haven't played that much so far. I only played around 6 hours. So, yeah.
Well, aren't you the observant one? Yes, a Crabble egg. I'm more than happy to tell you all the details of my project, since you asked.
How you doing, Lionheart? You're great! Yay, I love to hear that. Let me give you a shout out. I guess there's... Oh, okay. There we are. Let's hear it!
Like I was saying, friend, this here Crabble egg is gonna make me a mountain of bits. See, Crabble eggs contain carbon, oxygen, iron, and are each self-contained units. You know what else has all those things? Skip drives. Yeah, that's right. I'm gonna make me a mountain of bits selling skip drives made from Crabble eggs. I'm basically there. I just need to figure out the process of turning the eggs into skip drives. And I'll be off to the races.
Oh, Moomin and Lionheart, you guys know each other? Nice! Love to hear that. Yeah, Lionheart's great. Like him a lot. What are you currently doing on World of Warcraft? There's no, you know what? Go for it. Get out there. Make your dreams a reality.
Oh, wow, really? Everyone else told me I was mad. I really appreciate your words of encouragement, friend. I'll make sure you get one of the very first Crabble-based skip drives.
Nice.
Please take this as a small thank you.
For someone so obsessed, I'm surprised you didn't notice your house surrounded by Crabbles.
It is? Fascinating. Did you see any unusual behavior? Any changes in Crabble familial dynamics? Or the emergence of any new evolutionary traits?
Should I be looking for such things? We are talking about Crabbles, right?
Oh, yes. Crabbles are fascinating. So much nuance and personality. You can tell how they're feeling just by listening to how they clack their shells.
I'll keep that in mind the next time I'm around one, in a non-violent capacity, of course.
Thanks, friend. Now, back to my experiment.
Bye, bud. World of Warcraft, I am being annoyed at my guildmates for not turning up to mythic raids. Oh no, I'm so sorry to hear that. I swear that's the worst thing ever. So instead, diving back into the single player stuff until housing. Yeah, I get that. I think it's kind of sad because I was playing a lot of M+, like Mythic Plus, not Mythic Raids. And I really did enjoy that. But we also had a group formed. But then basically all of them more or less left. And now the group doesn't exist anymore, which was really sad. And now I anyway don't have the time anymore to play it, World of Warcraft. But that was really sad, so I feel with you, I really do. That sucks.
Smell of brine's thick in the air. Gotta be Crabble's ad.
Crabbles! Ads? I'm done with the ads already. Demon Hunter probably still too. We should get one of the druid specs. What do you mean you would like to get one of the druid specs? Demon Hunter is a very loved class by Blizzard, that's what it feels like. It's the same with Mage. Mage is always very loved by World of Warcraft, by the devs. What I will say though, that Mage apparently, at least from what I always encountered, is like the loved class of Blizzard. They really like their mages.
Well, if these eggs hatch all at once, it's been nice knowing you.
Diamanda gets a third spec in new expansion, it really looks cool. What are they getting? Oh. I mean, guys, if you don't want to attack me, then don't attack me. I didn't even give two shits.
Don't like the look of whatever that is. Rift, maybe? Hey! Got him.
I don't like Enos that much. He doesn't have an skill that I can use. I like my skills. Enos doesn't have any for whatever reason. Maybe she will get one as soon as I've done her companion mission. That could be a possibility, right? It's called Devourer. Mid-range DPS spec looks really fun. Mid-range for Demon Hunter. Interesting. Sounds cool. But I will not be coming back to World of Warcraft until I finally can play Nagas. When they will have playable Nagas, that's when I'll be back. That's when I'll be back. That's where you will see me again then.
Hey, easy with the fratricide.
Commander,
Shit.
Ready to take the heat off you. I'm at it. Forgive me. Getting rusty here, Commander. Knew you had my back.
The Earth Director from the floor on you. Anger mismanagement. You get irrationally angry at the smallest of slides and you further your worse at blocking, but your power attacks deal more damage. 30% damage received by blocking, 25% power attack damage. I mean, I don't really like blocking that much, so... Fair request, I'm sure we'll get them one day. You think so? I think we'll never have Nagas. What would be, like, your favorite, I don't know, race that you would like to get? Do I want that? No. I'll talk to you. I'm just a sucker for pain. That would have meant that I would need to take that though. Got me begging, 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 begging. But yeah, it's also a little bit weird that we are on, like, I think there's even like a new elf that will be available in the next expansion. Don't we already have enough elves? And I love elves, don't get me wrong, but it's a little bit
Let me handle
weird if you ask me.
Liquidate 'em. Hey, get me.
Let me know. Over here. Free hole in the head. Come at.
Back in business.
Back in business. Are you one of the Backstreet Boys? Backstreet's back. Alright. Dun 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 dun. Hi, DJ Meryl. How you doing? I always hope we would get ogres, as I thought they would be really fun as warriors. Ogres. That would really be fun. Yeah, I would like that. We definitely need a little bit more of non-standard pretty races. Hi, Ice Pants. How you doing? I'm doing okay. Thanks for asking. Dun, dun, dun. Doo-dum. Oh, we're back here. Interesting. Interesting. And let's continue.
Standing near this thing's making my blood run cold. More than usual, I mean.
That is really weird. What can I do? Nobody knows. Automech stators destroyed. All of them destroyed. Tragedy. Oh no. Oh look, guys, a safe. Huh. Wasn't in there. Oh, Lionheart! Thank you so much for choosing me for your Prime sub. That's so kind of you. Mama Lima, thank you so much. Uh-oh. What's that sound? I don't like that. Thank you so much. Thank you. I didn't realize my perm was unused. Easy fix. Oh, thank you so much. That's so kind of you. Thank you, buddy. That's incredibly, incredibly kind of you. Hi, Racy. How are you doing? Hope you're doing good. Well, is it really stealing if they are dead? Hi, Pete. Okay, but where do I need to go? Hey guys, don't get yourself in trouble just because you're watching Twitch at work. We don't want that to happen. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from? Kataiju. Maybe I need to do something with the rift, but I don't know what I would need to do with the rift. Can I hit it? Jumped into a rift and died. Cool. Okay. How do I get to that cave? I think I went in here without me needing to go in here, to be honest. So I have no idea what the rift is for. Cool, cool, cool.
Careful. Any closer and we're like to regret it.
Okay, so this year isn't all saved, so let's do that real quick again. Now I have the save combination. I didn't have that before. Plasma grenade. I would catch a grenade for you. Maybe I can swim to there? I don't really know what to do. Okay, so water evil in the game. Got it. We can't swim. That's very vile information. Good to know. Good to know. I died in a very short amount of time. Twice. Cool, cool, cool. Let's get out of here. I think he also couldn't swim in the first one. If I remember that right. Oopsie poopins, we died it. We died it! How you doing, Racy? Hope you're great. Or don't you want to answer? And that's also more than okay. I won't push anybody. Push the button and let me know. If you're ready for me, boy, you better. Oh no, we triggered many.
It's a brawl.
Give the order and I'll take care of him, Commander.
Hey! You piece of dookie! Shit. That's what I get for playing melee. That's what I get for playing melee! Just need to jump up somewhere and then we're just fucked. How dare they? They outplayed me. They can pretend to innovate after all? What do you mean? They always innovate, don't they? turtles. I don't know where that came from, but it was in my head. I think probably because I'm fighting those crabs and my mind just went straight for turtles.
Oh,
Crabble
Lucy,
farm.
what am I gonna do if something terrible happens to you? I don't suppose you know anything about Crabble medicine, do you?
Actually, I did some blue spanner crab research and they're a lot like crabbles.
That's about what I expected. Hold on now. You ain't tugging my leg, are you? You actually know something about Crabble medicine? Well, I'll be. So, it seems as though the issue ultimately boils down to 2 words. Purpleberry crunch.
The cereal?
Yeah. I brought a box from that fancy new shop in town, and Lucy... Oh, this is Lucy, by the way.
Oh no,
Little
my
Lucy
poor
became fully
Lucy.
frantic when she smelled it, so I figured it couldn't hurt. The box says they're packed with healthy preservatives, so it's got to be good for you, right?
Let's
But I guess I
let's
was
help
wrong.
Lucy.
Now she won't get up. And these Crabbles, they mean the world to us. We raised them from hatchlings, and I'll be broken if Lucy dies because of me.
Okay, I will help you, but you have to promise me you'll never feed her breakfast cereal again.
I promise. I swear it on every precious
Poor
egg
Lucy,
we've got growing in our
right?
incubator. Any help you can offer is more than I've been able to do for her so far. And I'd be grateful for the try.
No.
So, how does Lucy look? Is she gonna be all right?
Oh, yay! I can treat her! Yay! Because I have medical 5! Yeah! Lucy the Crabble lies on the underside of her shell. She makes a feeble attempt to move, but doesn't manage to get anywhere, and settles for gurgling weakly instead. Even to an untrained eye, she's obviously very ill. Oh, my poor girl. You mix a cup of chemicals together and create a basic tonic to neutralize the elements of Purpleberry Crunch that are making Lucy sick. Within seconds, she's obviously feeling better and starts to move around and gurgly happily. Oh, my little cute girly Bob! Hello! Hello, Lucy! Hello! Lucy seems keen on sticking with you. Anytime you move away, Lucy makes a sad Crabble noise. Do you make Lucy a pet and send her to your ship? What? Yes! Lucy clacks with joy and skitters off toward the ship. It seems like a long way for such a small Crabble to go, but Lucy's nothing if not determined. Hopefully no one left any Purpleberry Crunch out. Oh, my little girl! Ship pets. Visit your ship and interact with the pet feeder to select any ship pet you've collected. They wander around the area and can be pet for mutual enjoyment. While you can acquire multiple ship pets, only one can be active at a time. Aww.
I can hardly believe my lamps. Looks like she's feeling much better. And I think she's taken a liking to you. Good luck shaking her off you now. Once they're smitten, they try and stick to you like a canid. Now, I don't have too many bits to pay you with, but this'll unlock that old safe in the house. It wasn't mine to begin with, so you're welcome to anything in it.
Don't play with your food. Good thing she's not
Thanks
my
again
food.
for saving baby Lucy. Now, be sure to give her lots of love. I don't rightly know what I'd do with myself if she'd have passed on.
I will give her so much love. You have no idea. So much love. An incredible amount of love. I love Lucy like my own kid now. Yay! Okay, I do need things for my health restoration, so I'm still stealing from you. Sorry, girly pop. But sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do to survive. And I'm fighting dangerous shit here. Multiplayer game? What? This you? No. I have a little pet which is called Lucy the Crabble. Lucy the Crabble. Yay! I'm very happy now. Happy, happy, happy. Happy, 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 happy. Another one bites the dust too. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. But Lucy didn't bite the dust.
No, wait. I don't need refreshment. Hello. How are you, Elle? Are you doing today?
Are you doing today?
Spectacular according to regulation 1, 2, 1, 2. Potato.
It appears your frontal lobe has been damaged in some capacity, but no sign of an injury.
No, it was my backal lobe. Backal. Only the most loyal subjects have those.
I assure you that's not an actual portion of your brain.
No, you're not an actual part of
Also
my brain.
true.
Ha!
You still have vocation? I do not have vocation, really. It looks like the power is out of your house here. Do you need help?
What I need is potatoes.
I mean, I get it. I also really like potatoes. It was an impressive bit of nonsense. Are you feeling alright?
I'm just, that sounds correct.
Okay.
Loyal subject. Loyal subject.
Loyal subject. Very loyal subject. Loyal subject, loyal subject. Dormez-vous, dormez-vous. Attention, loyal subjects of the Protectorate. Due to the incursion and subsequent conflict brought upon Paradise Island by hostile forces, the decision was made to withdraw from this region. Operations from the local substation will cease in 10 days' time. Please note that the building door will automatically be disabled in order to deny the building's use to the forces of Monty's choice. In case there's an emergency that requires access to the storm missile, power will need to be restored via the substation. This action should not be undertaken without direct orders from authorized personnel. Cool. So I think that was where I already been. Ding dang dong. Pretty shocking. What can I do here though? Oh, maybe it's on the roof. The roof, the roof, the roof is on fire. Da 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 da. Burn. Nothing here seems to work what I'm thinking about. Is it this here? Nope. Fion? Sorry. I don't know. Fire! Oh. Get it. Took a little bit. But that's because I'm quite dumb. So that's why it took me that long to understand that. What's this here? Maybe that's where I could get the power back. It looks a little bit like it. Substation repair kit. Where could we get that from? substation fuse. Okay, we probably need to get in there. But I don't know where the substation fuse is. What shall we do with the drunken sailor? What shall we do with the drunken sailor? What shall we do with the drunken sailor early in the morning? Okay, I have no idea what to do. I sadly do not see the items that I would need. Oh, wait! Dude, I can't do anything because I don't have the skills for it. That's annoying. Everything that I want to do, I don't have the skills for. Oh well. We're leaving. Can we die from fall damage? Yes. Good thing I saved. It's definitely not where I saved last time. This is so weird. I definitely saved before. I don't quite understand why the quick saves in this work don't work. Bye, Racy. Take care. I swear, the quick saves of the game don't work. I definitely saved when I was on the way down, but for whatever reason, the game doesn't recognize the saves. I have no idea why. At 5, that's what I'm doing all the time. I don't know if you saw that. Right next to the map, there's this little sign this year. And I'm pressing that all the time, but for whatever reason it doesn't save it. Because I did save prior jumping down, because I was like, I will maybe die. And that's exactly what happened. That's why I did a quick save, but the quick saves don't work in the game. How you doing, Ruby? Hope you're good.
Ready to waste them.
But it's no wonder because nothing works. Because we're unprofessional. Hey!
Hey, over here! You're getting rusty there, Commander.
You're getting rusty.
Hate to ask for help, but help?
Ooh.
Doing good. How about you? I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. Do you really know what I'm collecting
See
here?
those burrows? The skeleton's nearby. And if it's as nearby as I think, it don't bode well for those scientists.
we're scientists. It's good that Lucy hasn't seen the slaughter.
Well,
True.
you hate to be proven right. These folk have been dead a while. And that must be the machinery Doc mentioned. Hey, don't tell me we came all this way just to turn tail.
Listen. My girl Lucy would understand that I need to do what I need to do. Because Lucy loves us and we love Lucy. You know? It's only a love Lucy and I can understand.
Huh. Seems this terminal reroutes power to speakers around the cave. They were using sound to lure the Crabbles out. Let's see here.
This is not something you can understand if you've never been...
Generator's back on. Power up that
Lucy.
phonotron, would you? Should cause enough ruckus to make the skeleton come out and play.
And what am I supposed to do? Just stand around and look pretty?
Well, if the commander's keen to share, you can press the button too. Wouldn't want you feeling left out.
Push that button and let me know before. Da, 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 da. Bum, 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 ba, da, bum, ba, dum, bum, ba, dum, ba, da, ba, bum, bum. Black powder. Okay. Why don't we just go into the cave though? Hi Merkid, by the way, how are you doing? I hope you're doing good. Oh, we can't. Okay. Sure, then let's press the button.
Time to earn my commission.
Oh. Yeah, to be honest, Neil in the game isn't great. He just doesn't do a lot of
Let me know when you needed a strike.
damage in comparison
Just
to...
shoot in the thin air. I'm at it. I'm the one you need to worry about.
Damn it, though. How's he still standing?
I'm still standing. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Look at. Not getting up without help.
So you can't revive them when you're still kind of hurt. Interesting. That's very stupid, if I'm being honest. That it sets you back a little bit, I would understand, but as soon as you get attacked that you can't do anything, that's quite stupid. Melee in the game isn't good. I probably should have chosen something different, to be honest. You're just not tanky enough to play it like that. Hi Jenkins, how you doing?
Looks like a fight.
heat off you, Commander. You lot couldn't hit the...
Emo! Hi! Thank you so much for the raid. How are you doing? I just have a boss fight here right now. So I need a second. Hello! How are you guys? Thank you so much for the raid. Guys, if you don't know Emo, you're missing out. Emo is amazing. I adore her a lot. So you better give her a follow, okay? There were so many.
How are you still... Let me know when you need...
Okay, I think it doesn't make sense to concentrate on the ads because they keep on coming. I'm dead again. I'm using everything that I have here. And we're done. Emo, thank you so much. Where's this motherfucker? My god.
Well, that phonotron was effective. Now we just need the specimen. Mind the pincers. They can be a little feisty even after death.
Jesus, I used literally everything. Emo, thank you so much for the raid. Hello, how are you guys? Guys, if you don't know Emo, you're missing out. You better give her a follow, okay? Landscapes on Tehran is so amazing. That's true, yeah. Hi, Bon, how are you? Hi, Emo. Hi, Mighty. Hi, Nivaran. How are you guys? Hello. Are you playing Resident Evil? Which one? Hi, Perse. How are you doing? Hello, thank you so much for the raid. Hello. To everybody who doesn't know me, hi, my name is G. I'm from Germany. I do stream fully in English, though.
Nice work.
And we are currently on our very first playthrough of the Outer Worlds 2. And we just had a very, very difficult fight, if I'm being honest. That was stressful. I've used everything that I had. I hope that was worth it. I am like a very avid melee player. I like to play melee, but in this game melee is very, very difficult. So I'm struggling a little bit, I have to say. But yeah, here we are. Okay, good. Then we are done here, I think. The matriarch is there. It's very far away. Question is if I even... I think we should do here save the subversives first and just see if that's a benefit for us in some kind of way. Let's go here real quick and... Oh. Emo, how was your stream? Hope you're doing great. Again, thank you so much for the raid. Emo, if you need to raid and run, I really get it. I know streaming can be quite exhausting.
I've been bartering with the defectors. Traded one Force rocket for a whole tin of prestige.
She loved the Resident Evil 1 game. Why is there a couple? Oh no, why didn't she like the first one? What's going on?
You've returned. Let me fetch some. I'm here for any doctorial. Yes, I can clearly see that. I can apply some Antis branded deep wound adhesive, but this may sting a little. Or a lot.
Wait, that's it? I thought I'd get my stuff back. That sucks. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Grab yourself something to eat, something to drink, makes you comfortable. I really hope you enjoy the stream. How are you? That sucks hardcore. So I used all my inhalers in that fight. Cool. I really think I have a problem. You know what we're going to do, because I don't want to get frustrated? Put it to story. Because apparently when you're playing melee, you need to play this thing on easy. Running around for like an hour trying to find a save to end the stream. Oh my god. That sounds brutal. Oh man, I'm very sorry to hear that for Emo. Yeah, Resident Evil I think is very difficult with that, right? Oh man. That really, really sucks. Very sorry to hear that. I know how frustrating that is, like, seriously. That's tough. Still think Resident Evil 4 Original is the best Resident Evil game ever made, followed by Resident Evil 2 Remake. I have never played a single Resident Evil game, so I can't say anything about it. Sounds like extraordinary game design. I mean, that's normal for Resident Evil games. In the Resident Evil games, you literally just have those save rooms. That's all you have. And you also, I think in the first parts, need like a disc or something to save, because elsewhere you can't save. Something like that. But yeah, I bet that's still very, very frustrating, which I really, really get. I probably would have lost it. Okay.
We pulled a good harvest. Doc Tinsley's going to be pleased. But if we could hunt for the other beast before bringing this specimen back to her, I'd be much obliged.
Ink ribbons in the first game. That can be, as I said, I just remember something that you can't even save how often you want to. You always need something to save, and those save rooms. Yeah, I also am not a fan of it at all. I also don't like it. I'm very happy that games didn't decide to stick with that. They kept the old games in the remake, which was a mistake. They should have modernized it like they did how in the Resident Evil 2 1. Limited saves in the game's overall a bad design. Yeah, I would agree. I would agree. But that still really, really sucks for Emo, man. That must have been so frustrating. Especially when you want to wrap up and then you're just getting locked by something like that. Oh, I can imagine. Must have been so frustrating. Something amazing in an action game where you can quick save whenever you want, and you accidentally quick save 5 frames before your death. Refuse to go back in the last step, which was 30 minutes ago, and claim yourself you can dodge that hit. You can't. I know that. I know that, yeah.
Let's not waste each other's time.
Sure.
Word is Milver Street is ordering a watch on the Protectorate survivors in Westport. Once any change is reported, I hate to always sounds like so much effort. That kind of thing ain't even on my contract. Milver Street is offering bits rewards for anything of import we can tell them. But I do love things. Come on, friends. Let's set our labs on something juicy.
Yeah. Please make it optional with things like an Iron mode in some games. Yeah. Yeah. Part of the survival horror aspect, not knowing when or if you're gonna make it to the next safe room. True.
Careful of friendly fire.
I know what you mean. I really do know what you mean, but it's just not something that I would like. But you're right. You are right. I will say you're right.
Been a while since I had to dodge bullet spray.
It is kind of the charm of those games, and it definitely makes you feel more on the edge. That's 100% true. Does it mean I would be a fan of that? Nope. Not at all. But you are indeed right, yeah. You are indeed right. Bum, bum. I think it's also very difficult because I did see some streamers which would drive me nuts. That would drive me nuts. I would never ever play a game like that or come back to that game ever again. But I did see a streamer once. I think it was Silent Hill or Resident Evil. I can't remember which one of those two. Where they literally ran out of everything. Ammo, health kits, whatever. And they couldn't continue anymore. It wasn't possible. It literally wasn't possible anymore. Because they only had like a knife or something. And they couldn't do it one boss fight, and no chance that I would go back to that ever again. Didn't the original Resident Evil games and overall games and console able to save state the game and continue some other time? No idea. No clue. No clue. Only consoles I played with was the Atari and NES. I played PlayStation and Xbox.
Schultz went where? 6 Live. Schultz! Anyone got lamps on Schultz? Anyone? Floyd be damned.
Yeah, I also play everything
Sallying
on
into
PC.
The wire like that with nary a wish in her pocket? What was she thinking? Did I not make clear our orders to hold the line here regardless of provocation? Should my instructions have been more robust? Perhaps assisted by pictures?
I'm afraid there's more bad news, Commander. She also took Scrabbles, sir.
Would that he'd done her more good. Seems Calamity has claimed 2 good soldiers today. You there. I don't normally sanction nameless passers-by giving ear to my private discourse.
You seem busy. I'll come back later. Listen, I will not do this here with the base because I would like to use the version from the dude from the Protectorate. That sounded cool. How's the other worlds too? I'm liking it. I'm really liking it, I have to say. Oh shit! Dude, why are there mines here? Is that really necessary? I'm biased though because Resident Evil is my favorite game franchise. Ah, I see. I mean, good for you. To me, that would be atrocious. They mind their own business. Thank you. Those days saving was more of a mechanical thing. That makes sense, yeah. Had severe game breaking bugs in the first game, but enjoyed at the start at least. Resident Evil, you mean? Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from? Cotton Island. The Outer Worlds 1? Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. So far I didn't have any bugs.
Bet we can sneak in there. Want to give it a try, Commander?
Dude, I want to get over. You're being so annoying.
You there. Keep your hands where I can see them. Halt! What's an Auntie's choice monstrosity doing here? Have you come to spy? So confusion and disruption. I'll not have it.
Good, because I ain't bringing it. Though if you're that desperate to test my patience, by all means, keep it up.
Patience. As if you infiltrators possess as much. Feverishly raising our lands wherever you go. You are fortunate that I've been ordered not to open fire unless fired upon.
They never listen to sound advice, do they?
Some folk are dead set on going their way.
What are you doing back
Even
there?
straight out an airlock.
I will not suffer an outsider to trespass and trample further through our lands. Turn back from this bridge now, lest my ever-depleting prudence be spent.
I'm not gonna tramp, I promise. I just want to have a look around.
If you are not a loyal Protectorate subject, you will not cross this bridge. Be grateful I do not judge with such haste as my superior to the north, Brigadier Montelli. He's been fervent of late, looking for any Protectorate subjects who have displayed disloyalty in his estimation.
That's the one I need. I suppose I really should be grateful for the one and gone.
Indeed. Though once this was the accepted order in which we handled matters. Now, well, any associations with wrongdoers results in swift execution. That has, unfortunately, put many folk in his sights, myself included. And so we wait for the proverbial axe to fall.
What counts as wrongdoing?
Betraying the Protectorate, using the Sovereign's name in vain, overindulging in food and drink, loafing, boasting, belching, and of course, colluding with wrongdoers.
I know you have your orders, but I need to cross the bridge. Maybe we can make a deal?
You dare to propose an arrangement? I may have need of your help, stranger, if you are ready to seize an opportunity to show fealty to the Protectorate. I know of 2 traitors who yet remain on this island. Bring them to me, and I'll dispose of them before the Brigadier questions my loyalty and deems me guilty by association. In return, I shall grant you clearance to cross the bridge. Fair exchange, wouldn't you say?
This is exactly the manner of depravity we mean to free these folk from. I know we gotta cross the bridge, but there must be an alternative.
Counter offer? I give you this anti-choice soldier and you let me cross the bridge? We can't just give Ines away? Who are those traitors you're after?
I commend you for your eager interest. I think 2 traitors in particular. First is Ida Rutledge, a worker at Spire Grove. I once had utmost respect for her. We were, oh damn it all, we were friends. When the Grove went silent during the invasion, I assumed she'd fought to the death as any subject would. But reportedly, she's not only failed to die, but is also teaching the enemy soldiers how to use the equipment. Conspiring against us. Such treachery is unconscionable.
Some friend you are. It sounds like Ada was just trying to survive.
Saving oneself at the expense of one's loyalties and one's duty to defend their homeland is not survival, it is damnation. Never would I have imagined she would spit in the face of all our values.
You're saving yourself at her expense, you're not so different.
What I do is for the greater glory of Arcadia, not for my own selfish interests. Know this, I am an instrument of the Protectorate. And so shall you be. With that matter sorted, I simply require the second traitor in hand. Charlton Weintraut of Westport. It should not escape your notice that we share the same surname. He too failed to die defending his home during the invasion alongside the other residents of Westport. They'll be seen to in time. But Charlton, well, I must deal with him personally. Oh, how I anticipate wiping that smug expression off his face. Are these orders clear?
You want to kill your own cousin, you gotta be pulling my leg.
I am not. And with luck, I will not have to pull his once justice has been meted. Anyone who
This
allowed the
sounds
enemy
like a
to overrun
infection
their
in
land is a
mid-20th
traitor.
century. Yes.
So yes, my dear cousin must answer for his crimes. Now go. Remember, once I have both traitors apprehended, you may cross the bridge. But beware if you step out of line. Other subjects may not be so generous with their deal-making as I. Farewell.
Okay, guys, I will not be going offline, but before we do this here, because I'm not at the right spot where I want to do this, so I don't really know how to get there. I will not be going offline, but to everybody who's currently watching this on YouTube as a video, thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed today's part of the Outer Worlds 2, and if you would like to, we do see each other on the next part of it. Woo!